has the goal of trying to come and play on the LPGA Tour, and if she were to win here this week, that dream would become a reality. She said yesterday it's everybody's dream. It's to get within one of the lead. And, well, you'll take that on the first 9 of the day, won't you? 31 going out.
And making the big move of the afternoon wave, Yuka Saso.
Well, this 10th hole as well is very scoreable today, and with a drive like that, I mean, she put it down at the end of the fairway, down the left side, and she's got another great opportunity. Had a Yorkshire Terrier called Emma, and she had a Yorkshire Terrier called Asia, and they were cousins. They were from the same breeder.
Wow.
Anyway, that's beside the point.
That is a nugget, and that's a birdie for Yuka Saso, who's just tied Lydia Ko.
The flag is barely moving now, Tom. I mean, there's...
It's funny how the wind is, you know...
had a strange little up movement as she was going through impact there.
Yep.
Co-leader Yuka Saso at 12. See anything in that swing you don't like?
No, it's pretty solid, and she's hitting it to the right spots too. Distance control's been good.
Runs out a little bit. This is her 6th LPGA start.
Will play out. You see that little move? I mean, it's working out okay at the moment.
Let's have a look at this golf swing.
Oh yeah, you see the power, the hips clearing fast, that left foot sliding out of the way to allow the hips to move through quickly.
13th hole, the second for Saso.
Ball sitting down a little bit in that thick rough, that from 145 yards.
Yep.
So does Saso. She's got long and straight as well.
It's at 13 for birdie. No, ran out of pace. He's back up the hill there.
Stay very steady, Karen, with her head and her upper body on that putt.
Take it to the par 5, 14th, and our co-leader, Yuka Saso.
And with her power, she'll be able to get there in 2 with a good drive.
There it comes. Whoa. With some heat.
Oh, and down that right side of the fairway too. That's going to open things up quite nicely for her.
Just 200 yards to the hole, going at it with a 5-iron. And boy, she hit that with some height.
Will it stay?
Oh, it's not going to. That was so close to being just ideal. But those repelling fronts of the greens are... I just has to really clip this nicely. She should get some spin on this shot.
Ooh. The approach was so close to giving her a putt for eagle.
And for a long, strong ball hitter, it's just so irksome to walk away with a simple par on a hole that you should be dominating.
Men or women, professionals, ever with the putter.
Yuka Saso with some power at 15.
Gosh, does that ever look good, Kay?
Oh, yeah. It's just fun to watch. And she challenged that right side, ended up in the first cut, but that'll be just fine.
Obviously, the address position is pretty textbook. She's setting up straight down the middle of the fairway here. Good little spot at the top. I mean, you see a lot of players now with more of a bowed cup at the top, but she kind of cups it a little bit as she starts that downswing and just sends the hit.
They start, throws a lot of people off. Lydia Ko with a round of 63. Speaking to Jerry a little earlier, this is Saso, the second at 15.
Gap wedge from 118 yards didn't get up that hill.
No. So Still has an outside chance of a birdie.
We've seen players putt from down here. It's very, very slow, uphill the whole way. It's hard to adjust because it's probably the steepest putt, one of the steepest putts on the course. Girls junior, so came over on occasion in the big, more elite amateur events and did very well. Slightly helping, but mostly left to right, so she can play at the middle of the green, let the wind feed it to the right. Didn't feed much, but that's a safe play there. Wait for the next hole that she could definitely make birdie on, and maybe even an eagle. This has a lot of left to right movement.
Or go ahead and make it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Defy the odds.
Karen, she wanted it to slow down. Watch the reaction here.
Yep. I mean, that was pretty good speed, though.
Get it down the fairway a distance where she can find the screen in 2.
Right.
Doesn't like it.
No, it's going to end up in the middle of the fairway. Just hit the right side and kick down into the center.
Saso second at 17.
206 to the front, 227 to the hole. That is struck well, very high.
Yeah, soft bounce. You needed a firmer bounce there, but going to have a putt for an eagle.
And then Kay, if it's going to be a couple of breaks and up the tier with that speed.
Ran out of pace there.
Yep, that was aggressive. Very nice.
16 under.
A pretty wide open fairway here, hitting back into the wind. And that was a beauty, right down the middle.
It's going to be 10 fairways for a second straight day out of 14, hitting it a long way.
Yeah, with just a short iron in hand. 116 to the top, 125 to the hole. Karen, it's nice when you can get it far enough down there to have a shortish iron in. Wow, that was a really valiant effort right there.
How about a pair of 64s? What does that get you?
That'll do.
Get you 16 under par total.